Alright, we're going to record this one. Just two sit and goes. One's a $3, one's a $5. And I don't have the microphone hooked up, so it's just bad audio quality with that mic. We're going to play our mid-range suited connector in middle position. We don't want to be 3-bet here. We got position, we just got the blinds left. They might come in relatively loose. And simple raise and take it. We'll take the blinds. Why not? Not gonna do the 7-2 off. So let's get a look at our table here. We're 10-handed, I believe, or is it 9? 9-handed. Full tables. Sometimes these places will do 10-handed. Jack 8 off. Middle position early. I'm just gonna throw it away. Looks like we have a little bit of history with this guy here. We've played 43 hands. We got 162 hands on this one here. There's only 2 players at the table that we have any history with. Looks like Dead Trolls in this one as well. And so several of these guys are in both tournaments together. It's really the same guys playing each other. Three or four of us in both games. First act, 6-3 offsuit. Pretty straightforward fold there. I'm going to try and talk more than normal on these. A lot of the time I just record it just to record it. Which way do I need to move this? That way? That's the wrong way. This one I'm actually going to kind of just talk through my hands a little bit if I can keep track of it. Keep I don't know. Ace Jack off. We're in middle position. We're not gonna fold here, but we need to be careful. This can look stronger than it really is in some situations, but you know we'll raise it up with Ace Jack off. If we're raising 7-8 suited in middle position, we should probably be raising Ace Jack off. You get position, just the big blind is all that's left. So far, I would say both these tables are very tight. You get 2 overs. 9-5-2 is pretty dry. There's a chance he doesn't have anything. It's not a super draw-heavy board. So I'm going to see if I can just take it. If he's smart, he might call here. So he's raising. He's basically saying, yeah, I had like a 9 or something. Ace Jack could take it. There's definitely some 9s in his range, or he could just say, Jesus, why am I still in this hand? I was going to say, he could just know that we probably raised a couple of big cards, and he's just going to go ahead and raise and take it, and that's fine, you know. He can do that. That's okay. He's basically saying I'm willing to put a bunch of money in this pot on this hand, and we have to take control back and have a reason to think that he's lying, a strong reason to push back, or we're just picking a hill to die on that doesn't really make any sense. If that makes sense. So he could have definitely just known I had 2 big cards on the 9-5-2 board. Didn't hit with me, and I'm just c-betting, and he's raising me to push me off. Okay. It's possible. We only have 5 hands on him, so we don't know that he's that smart yet, so we can't really give him credit for that. So when you don't have a lot of information on him, you can get aggressive back if you have a reason to believe that that's what he's doing. Again, everything I'm saying is just my opinion, but there's other heels to die on, right? Like, he didn't get that much from me. He got a standard raise and a standard c-bet. That's all he got. I'm just not that invested into the pot to, like, go to battle with a bluff. So I'll just wait for a better spot. And we'll keep an eye on him and see if he's constantly just pushing everybody every hand. And if that's the case, then yeah, we might have to push back. Right now we just don't have enough information to make that call. Hey Connor.
What you do?
I'm playing poker. What you doing?
Can people see you?
No, I'm doing a recording. Sometimes you can stream here. If I hit start streaming, I go to Twitch.
Is that cents?
This is a tournament. This is a $3 tournament. This is a $5 tournament.
Why is your thousands? Why is it?
Because you know when you buy in, you have a lot of chips, right? When we play, I play for $5, but I have 5,000 chips.
Oh, that's weird. Are you in either of them?
Hmm?
Are you in both of them?
Yeah, I'm sitting here and here. So we just started. We just barely got started. We shut my door. It goes all the way downstairs, right next to me. Alright, a baby suited connector in late position. Let's see if like he raises and these guys call. I'll definitely call. It's actually kind of a good hand if you can get in with the right odds. 3-4 suited. I don't know what I'll do if it folds to me. Probably just throw it away, but I am in late position. I tend to play a lot tighter and more careful in the early rounds. It's usually the opposite of what most people do. They like to get splashy when the blinds are low. I like to develop a really tight image when the blinds are low. And then when the blinds get really high, I kind of get a little looser, a little more aggressive. And if he calls, I'll call. If he folds, I'll fold. And then I have this tight image, and then you start kind of coming alive when the pots are already big, even before the flop, or definitely big after the flop. And that's kind of my strategy in sit and goes, especially in person. Thanks, bud. It's echoey in here. I like 8-7 suited in later position. I think it's great. I don't really want to like raise a bunch of people out. This guy just limps. I don't want to limp. We'll just get a little bit more money out there. See if we can get like a multi-way pot with position. That's what I'm going for with 8-7 suited. We might call this 3-bet. If 2 people call, we're definitely calling. If 1 calls, we're probably calling. If these guys both fold, then I might have to fold. 144 to win, 558. Middle position throughout the whole hand. It's kind of close. I think it's a good call. We needed to see a lot more hearts and a lot more 7, 6, 5, 8 type of flops. So we just didn't hit. Jack, Jack 2, no heart. Our hand has no value. And we just get out. See a free flop with 8 and 9, 2 over cards, 3-handed over here. We'll just let him take it down. We'll let this guy take it down. Ace, Jack suited. We'll 3-bet if this guy raises. Pretty strong hand, Ace, Jack suited. We're in middle position. This poker mom tends to do a lot of limping. A lot of limp folding. That's usually a sign of a really weak player. But I've seen weird people do weird things that make you think they're weak and they're actually not. We got position either way, no matter what happens in this hand, lock position, which is always a good spot. Table's really tight. Alright, he calls. Limp call. 10-9's kind of probably in his range. 8-7's Jack 10. Well, we're blocking Jack 10. Essentially, we got 2 overs. We didn't get a diamond. None of our flops are really connecting today so far. We'll just take a free card. So we turn a gut shot to the nuts. So we probably got a bet here if he checks again. He's kind of acting like he's got a queen. We're just going to have to stab, as we still have a jack or an ace might get us there. A king definitely gets us there. And we miss, so now we have a decision to make. Is he a calling station? What did he call with on the turn? And can we push him off of it? Probably not. But I think we gotta try. See if we can push him off a 9. We won't know what he had, but basically, hopefully we pushed him off a 9. Not quite sure what he called with on that turn. So you have our opening guy who hasn't played a single hand here. So this is a good spot to avoid some trouble. King Queen's a good hand. Offsuit, but we have an under the gun 3x from a player who hasn't played a single pot, and another 2x on top of that 3-bet from our most passive player in early position. King Queen off is a good hand, but it ain't good enough for either of those. These two guys are both representing extremely strong hands. That's the first time Jesse's voluntarily put money in the pot. He's a 0 VP. They both have strong hands. He might even raise here. He just calls, so it might be like an ace-queen kind of thing. (10-3-5). It's going to be a battle of the pairs. So yeah, he's representing like an ace-queen, ace-jack, maybe king-queen. Mr. Pokermon has an overpair. Ace-king is the weakest hand he could possibly have. He's probably got kings or aces. He wanted to show. He had a really strong hand. Pocket 3 is an early position, and I'm actually just going to throw it away because I don't want to play in a big raised pot. And it's just too early of a position to set mine with a weaker set. for me. I'm sure people would argue that they'll play any pair from any position, but I'm not one of those people. Depends on the table. This table being so tight, I need to get more people in, and I need them not to raise me. So if the table is a lot of limp in or basic minimum raises with no 3 bets, then I would play 3-3 in early position, because I could probably get to a flop for like 2 or 3 big blinds, and probably a multi-way flop 4 or 5 people with 2 to 3 big blinds. Let's say we all go in for 3 bigs. There's 5 people in there. That's 15 bigs. I've only got to invest 3 to win 15, and I'm just set mining with good odds. This table is not really playing that way, so I just throw the 3s away. Everything with poker is situational. There's no like hard, fast rules. I mean, there are, but it all depends on how the table's playing, what your position is in that hand, in what your position is at the table in general. Like, I pay a lot of attention to who's right to my left and right to my right, to determine if I'm actually in a good spot or a bad spot in general. There's some really tight people at this table, though. Just with the little bit of information we have, our VP value, voluntarily put money in pot. That number basically tells you how loose the player is. And there's some low numbers here, 9, 8, 17, 50. That's really high. But an average is probably in the 20, 25 range. 9, 8. That means they only voluntarily put money in the pot 8% of the time, meaning they're just folding 92% of the time. Fold, 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 fold. Somebody with a really low VP usually only voluntarily puts money in the pot when they have a good hand, typically. Well, it's not entirely true, but if I'm giving you some basic information on what that number means. It means they're tight. That's all it does. The next number over, the PR, is a pre-flop raise. That's how often they raise pre-flop. That gives you a little bit of an indication of how aggressive they are. If that number is low, then they're not very aggressive. If it's high, then they're aggressive. So we only got 14 hands, so I got a 21-21. So it literally means I'm playing about 21% of my hands, and I'm pre-flop raising every single one of them, so I'd be considered tight aggressive. The 21 is actually a little loose for me in 9-handed. But if you looked at my numbers, you would see that a 21-21 is I have the appearance of being very aggressive based on my stats, but there's only 14 hands worth of data. That's just not enough sample size to get a really good idea of what those stats mean. So we get an all-in. An all-in from a 24-17. It's probably a pretty good hand. It's probably like ace-king versus queens. He's probably going to fold. Unless he's got aces or kings, he's just going to fold. So that's what I'm saying. It's ace, king, or queens. You don't want to call jacks here. You don't want to call with ace, king, really. Ace, king gets all in pre-flop a lot, but I think that's a mistake. I don't think ace, king's really that strong, to be honest, in my opinion. I mean, it's a strong hand, obviously, but it doesn't hold up to the end very often. He's really thinking about it. So he's got queens. So we had the 3s earlier, we threw them away. Now we got 2s, but we're on the button. So let's see how this plays out. The blinds also just went up. I got a 2013 putting in a 3x. Both these guys might call here. It's worth it if they'll both call. It's not if they don't. So I was looking at their VP numbers to see how likely it is that they would call. If they had like VP 40s or even in the 30s, I would have called there because it's a good chance that they both might call, or at least one would call. I don't want to go heads up against this guy with pocket 2s. The odds, the pot odds just don't work right for me. Oh, what to do? These guys are playing really slow. So 2 or 4 more tables or something. Really, really slow playing. We've only done 16 hands. The blinds have already gone up like twice. We're only getting like 4 to 8 hands per blind level. It sucks. Ace-8 on the big blind. We're not suited. I hate, just so you know, I hate non-suited low aces. People overvalue them. We got an under the gun raise from a 33-7. We got some notes on him. Called 3-bet in position. Effective stack equals 25 with 9-9. I think this is a fold. If we get an ace and these guys want to start putting out some money, we're out kicked. We kind of need ace-8 or like 3 hearts to come down, and then it's just get out of the way. I don't know how to play the small blind. I'm not good at that position. I just, it's an awkward position for me. Not so much that you have half a blind in, but more just you're guaranteed to be out of position the whole time, no matter what you do. I hate that. I don't like playing from the small blind. If these guys all limp, I have to limp. I'll be getting. Look at this. Call 25 to win 320, but it's gonna guarantee this guy's gonna put the squeeze on. So should I just take the squeeze away from him? Just do a total bluff with nothing? Queen Jack, we'll call this initial raise here. 10-9. We got some backdoor options, but not much happening here. Put out like the 8 of clubs and get us going here. Queen Jack, 2 overs, some backdoor options. He's the initial raiser. He checks. Call the non-shove. I don't know that I can really represent much here. I'm just gonna check and see if we get one of our overs. 8 of clubs, that's the card I wanted. We just got some strength in this hand. Let's juice the pot. We got a club draw to the queen, a couple of overs. Just gonna get out of the way. I don't know if that was a good fold or not. I don't know. I think this was a good bet though. I'm gonna review that hand. And none of it comes in. We had a lot of outs. None of it came in. Can we try and like push these guys off? Probably not. I'm just gonna give up. We're gonna 3-bet here. Take control of this pot. And we gotta give away $860 for a $100 bet, or we gotta go basically all in and do a complete bluff. So that decision is pretty much made for us. We got position here, which is what we wanted. We're the aggressor. We have position. And now we just got to proceed with caution because you don't really want 2 callers when you do a move like that. And we got 2 callers. Our moves are not really working. They both check to me. If either of them have a piece, they're going to check raise. There's so much in the pot. I'm just going to take a free card. There's just as much in the pot as we're holding. Nobody's got a 4. Somebody might have a 10. There's a ton of money out there. This is a tough spot to be in. And I'm just going to... I think it's pretty obvious what I'm doing here. Just taking a stab. I'm in trouble. This hand is not going well for me. Like, if he goes all in, I'm screwed. What is he calling me down with? Pair of 8s? Full all-in bluff. It's an all-in bluff, guys. There's just too much money out there. I can't let it go. And he folds. Oh, man. I wouldn't have done that against anybody else, but I've done it twice to him. That's the only reason I had a feeling it would work. There was just too much money in the pot. There was no other decision. I backed myself into a corner. Any other player, I would have been screwed, but he was dumb enough to let me do it to him twice. Oh, man. He definitely had me beat there. He had to have, or why was he calling? Unless he had some draw, but... This is a chance he missed a draw and I was bluffing with the best of it, but... I just felt like with his number of a VP 50 and a PR 5, that's a really strong indication that he's not very good. That move would have never worked with somebody else. Because all I could do was push all in 900, and there's already 2,200 in the pot. I can't even really put pressure, but it looks like I am because he sees the all in and he doesn't want to go out of the tournament. But really, I can't believe that worked. Not been much to say, just folding a lot. Not a single person's gone out on either table. These are very, very tight players. He called 200 something with 500 behind. Why wouldn't you just go all in? I'd actually like to see this poker man guy get a lot of money, because he's right to my right and he's really bad at poker. So if he has a lot of money, there's a good chance I can get it back from him, as long as luck doesn't screw me too bad. So I actually don't want him to go out. I want to keep him in. Hopefully he gets lucky here and wins this pot. He called King Jack. Yeah, it's always possible he'd get a big pot and take me out. I'd be like, damn it, why don't I want him? But you really want the bad players to have money, because it's easier to get from bad players. It's hard to get money from good players. They just don't give it up. There, now he goes all in. Oh, look at those spades. Come on, give him a spade. Now he's got some money. So he had King Jack with 9 big blinds and called 3 big blinds, left 7 behind, or 6 behind, or something. But then when he got ace-9, he went all the way up to 7. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I guess an ace is an ace, but I don't know. I guess it's not horrible, but it's not the way I would have played it, I don't think. I have no right to have this much money at this table. I haven't had a single goddamn pair. All the money I have is just from bluffing this guy twice. Every penny I have. He's not probably going to let me do it a 3rd time, so we got to be careful. We're like 40 minutes into this tournament, and we still have all 18 players. The blinds are going up. 61-20. 61-20. I will say the strategy I use online low stakes is very, very different than the strategy I use in home games, and very different than the strategy I use in the casino. They're 3 very different games. So look at that. We got middle pair, 3-handed, first to act. We might have the best hand right here. We'll just check call. Oh, I thought this guy was in. We're heads up. Never mind. We're going to value bet our 6 here. And we're going to check call. Yay! We got value out of our value bet. Pair of sixes takes it down. Pretty straightforward. So when I say the word value bet, it means I'm betting when I think I have the best hand and I want a worst hand to call. That is what a value bet is. And that's exactly what happened there. Very rarely does what I'm trying to make happen. That's very rare. Usually I'm value betting with the worst hand. I'm bluffing with the best hand. The opposite of what you want to do. 10-8 suited is not a horrible hand, but we're still 9-handed, and we're in middle position, so I'm just going to throw it away. I don't know what else to do here. The 10-8 suited is not a horrible hand. And with him limping or calling this... No, that was a limp. I guess I could have limped. I don't like limping. Oh, good. This guy went all in. That's all he's ever done. He doesn't know how to play. He just goes all in when he gets cards and hopes an idiot calls him. Easiest fold of the night. This is going to go way longer than I thought. These normally go about 40 minutes for the whole game. Maybe an hour. We're 45 minutes in and not a single player is dropped. Oh, you're both shooting for a spade, but you don't want to get it with the queen. All right. I've got my wish. Pokemon has got a huge-ass stack right next to me. Still playing just as bad as ever. Let's see if we can get it from him. Hey, we get a walk. 192. I'll take it. This guy's all in. As much as I like Jack 8 suited in late position, I cannot call it all in with it. Ooh, a 225. Early position. He's probably got a pretty good cards. I think we can proceed with caution if we get at least one more person to call. We're not suited, so maybe just get out of here. Yeah, we're just going to get out of here. We got Jesse all in. Jacks versus ace king, and a queen comes down. Jacks are holding. Jacks hold. And Jesse's gone. We finally lost a player at one of the tables. I'm going to start dropping like flies here pretty soon. Top 3 places pay out on both tables. So we're trying to get first place. But the ultimate goal is get to top 3 if you want to make any money at least. Everybody else loses. Got another all in here. And a fold. Quad 2 or trick 2 is right on the flop. Ooh, the flush might get there though. And the full house takes it anyway. We're down to 8 players on the other table. People starting to run out of money. It's starting to happen. I'm playing ridiculously tight over here, but I just haven't found a good position to make a move over here. Just kind of chipping away, just getting blinds, killing me. I don't think I've lost or won a hand here. Just you know that I've seen a flop. Maybe I'm sure I have, but just getting blinded out. So the game definitely starts to change as the blinds get tighter, right? So we're sitting here, we only have 25 big blinds, and we got one of the bigger stacks. The biggest stack only has probably like 28, 30 big blinds. We got an all-in with King Jack. Looks like Ace Q. King gets there. This Ace Queen was holding. Didn't quite get her done. Point I was trying to make though is the blinds get so high that nobody really has a whole lot of money, and you start getting this point where it's like all in or fold, even for the bigger stacks. Like every hand is so important. You kind of just need it to work out. It like can't not work out when you get to blinds this high, and especially blinds this high with this many people in there. Like I can't just fold the sixes, and I don't love a limp, so I'm kind of forced to raise. And look how big the minimum raise is. And if someone comes over the top, you're pretty much all in. We'll just take it down with sixes. And just a raise and take it is worth so much now. So your strategy kind of has to change. You got to be kind of careful. What you're willing to play needs to kind of be, the way I think of it is the hill you're willing to die on, but you can't be too patient or you'll just get blinded out. So you gotta wait for that position where you feel like you have some kind of edge, and then you just gotta push it and hope that it works out. So King Jack, small blind, we're not suited. If I raise, I pretty much got to be willing to call his all in. I might be willing to call his all in, but he could definitely have a pair or an ace. He's just either going to all in or fold, which is what he does. Took him a minute, so I think we might be in a coin flop situation here. And we are in a coin flop situation. I got my jack. We just got to dodge a 6. Just got to dodge a 6, and we'll take it down. It was like a 50-50 chance who was going to win. But I don't think I could raise and then fold jacks there. He's going all in with any hand. Took him a minute too, so it was like he didn't know if he wanted to. I think that's the first hand we've had go to showdown that we were in. Every other penny I made was just bluffing the guy to my right. Okay. Reset mine with some 2s. Jack 9. A lot of players left. Very draw heavy board, but we're holding some of the draws. It's top pair. Let's bet it. Be nice to be holding a diamond here. Trip jacks. Yeah, we got as much as is in the pot, so we just gotta go all in. Oh, does my 9 play? My 9 played. That was pretty good. Yeah, we're getting lucky. We're winning at showdown. That's all you can ask when the blinds are this high. Is just have the best hand when all the cards come out. See, he had a jack 2 there, and he was holding a diamond like what I was hoping to have. I'm like, I wish we had a diamond. Now he's sitting out because he's so mad that he got out kicked. He doubled me up with a kicker. That does suck. Oh, and then we get a couple of jacks here. And we're going to have to call this guy's all in with the jacks for sure. $10-9. I can actually call here. This guy wants to think about it. I don't know that I can win 2 all-ins with jacks. Too common that they might hit a king or a queen or an ace. Top pair, backdoor draw. Very draw heavy board. We got top pair. Oh, he gets there with the king. Just throw a jack out there. Yeah, ace king takes down jacks. Nice job, buddy. I think we can call here. Queens. Oh my goodness. Jack 10, 9. Check our pair of 10s. And we beat 8s. King, queen. We're getting a lot of playable hands on the left. Alright. 8s versus king, queen. We hit the king, we just gotta dodge an 8. I feel the 8 coming though. I feel the 8 coming. I feel an 8. I'll take it. A lot of coin flips. You win some, you lose some. 10s. I'm getting a lot of hands that are very worthy of coin flipping with. The blinds are low, so like we have to call here. We have to. We got 10s. What are we gonna do? Fold? Just gotta dodge an ace or a jack. Just dodge an ace or a jack. That's all I gotta do. I'll take it. Cleaning house, buddy. Dropping them. How many fuckers have I taken out of these tournaments, huh? Alright, I'll take a break. And king, queen suited. And I'll take it. So now we're sitting at both tables with chip lead, and we got to really start putting the pressure. And yeah, it kind of has to work out. They got a lot of money. They can really push us, or they can really hurt us. But we got to start pushing them around, kind of making it, pretty much making every hand a decision for them to call their chips, essentially. While the little moments you have a little bit of power, you got to kind of push it, or you're screwed. And I'm not really playing for third place. I want to win. I want to win first place. So third is good. That's, yeah. Anyway. Suited ace 9 in the big blind. Alright, we hit a king here. We got, God, everybody's in the pot. Just gotta value bet the king, don't we? We get a call from a pretty big stack. Spades gotta be scary. Spades gotta be scary. Let's see if he tries to bluff at it. He checks. I think we're just gonna see if we can see the showdown. If he puts out a big bet, what are we gonna do? Give him credit for the spades? Maybe he's got an ace. Maybe he's got an ace 7. Pretty big bet. What plays this way? What hand plays this way? This is a decision. Very polarizing raise. He's got it or he doesn't. What doesn't he have that he would call on the flop? Alright, let's see what you got. Oh, he just had an ace. Weird way to play that. Very weird. Flop of nut flush draw here. Yeah, this is an all-in situation. He's obviously going to call. He's got a king. We just need an ace or a diamond. We hit the diamond, I'll take it. That ace 5 was weird. I gotta look into that one. I don't know why he called the flop with ace 5. Like he just had to get an ace on the river, and he did. Kind of weird. Actually, I think I can play this 8-7 here. Gotta be careful because this guy might push all in. He's so non-aggressive, though, I think he won't. Ooh, alright, we'll fold here. made a mistake calling that ace, and I didn't look at his stats of a 47-16. I would have actually folded if I looked at his stats. Because knowing that that was his numbers, I would have known that he did hit an ace there. But I didn't look. You got Pokemon betting into you? He's got a queen, Gare, and a fucking T. So that was a big mistake, not looking at his stats when I was trying to make that decision. I was just thinking about how he played through the hand. I was giving him all this credit as being like a better player. And so I was like, this is polarizing. Like, it's either a really good hand or a bluff. When I said polarizing with that huge bet at the end. It's either a really good hand or a bluff. And it wasn't either of those. He just had like a basic mediocre, like top pair 5 kicker out of nowhere. And so when I'm judging that between is this a good hand or a bluff, I felt like there was more likely a bluff in that situation. But nah, he just had like this goofy little hand that would make no sense to play the way he played or bet the bet he bet. But that's how it is when you're playing against people who don't know what they're doing. They don't make decisions that make any sense. And so it can really bite you if you're not paying attention. That's what that did. If I knew he was a 49-15, I would have never, ever called that. And I did know that. I should have known that. The information was there. I just didn't look at it. Misevaluating my opponent in that hand cost me a lot of money. Ace 8 still good. Ace 8 holding. Ace 8 keeps. You hit a 7 here. I'll win 2 hands at once. That's fine with me. So the less and less people, the more and more hands you're in, the more and more you got to play every hand and be more paying attention. And see if you can get a 2. Needs that 2 or a 3. Doesn't get there. My payday just left. Sorry, Poker Mom. Can't call him Pokemon. It's Poker Mom. Poker Mom was my cash cow in that game. Every penny I made was off of Poker Mom. Sad to see her go. Ace 5 on the button. 18 big blinds. Offsuit. Run the button. Think we can play Ace 5 here. We'll get the ace. We got a spade. Alright. Why not? Somebody got a 4? What are you doing? All in? Sneaky play with a 4, 28, 13. What's he thinking about? Calls. Jack 10. Oh, he had a 10. It just took him that long to call with second pair. Yeah. I'm probably letting these guys get away with too much, being this big of a chip lead and not putting the pressure on. But they still have decent sized stacks. I mean, to chop me down into half with just one double up. So I will play aggressive, but I gotta be careful. They seem pretty scared of being the bubble boys, so I'm just gonna have to take advantage. 9-5. All right. Ooh, that's good. That's good. Just gotta dodge that queen. It's the only thing I can save him is a queen. We'll take it. And we're in the money on one of them. We're in the money on one of them. And make it cost a little bit more to play here, guys. Shoving with King Jack. It's a little loose. And we'll take it down. That's fine with me. I didn't need a call. And we'll take this one down too. $7-2. Can I even win with 7-2? I'm actually gonna fold one. I'll let you guys play for a minute. Hey, maybe my 7-2 is gonna win anyway. I would have had to call with a 7 here. All right, all in, 10 high. Well, he's taking his time. Like he might have something to play here. Ace. Ace is holding. Queen Jack 10-9. Ace gets to say. Doubled up the dead troll. Lives to see another day. Ace Jack versus King 10. You can still give me a club. I'll take it. 10, 9, 8, 6. Oof, that was close. I seriously have like taken every single person out of both these tournaments. Come on, guys. Alright. Is 9, 7 spades good? Are we going to double them up again? Two, 4 on the button. Sure, let's raise it up. Just call. Let's see a flop, buddy. Let's see a flop. It's going to let me take every hand. Another ace. I can't call you with 10 high. Alright, here we go. Push it in again. Come on, dead troll. Push it in again. I'll call you with 9s. Gotta keep that pressure on these guys. Ah, I'll fold every once in a while. Oh, we got an all in. Ace 10 doesn't get there. We're in the money on this one too. In the money back-to-back tournaments. That's good enough for me. Now let's just win first place on both of them and we'll be really happy. We're going to see a flop? Let's see a flop. There's too much happening. I don't have enough time to explain every thought I'm having here. I hit my jack. Just gotta avoid a 7. Heads up. He called me, huh? What's he up to? It's kind of hard to play this much, right? There's no time to really think or breathe We're the low stack over here, but we got enough to do some damage. Six, 4. We got a pair here. We can call with the pair. We got a diamond. Oh, he had aces. Yeah, we got screwed there. Man, we're just losing every hand now. We're doing bad. Alright, let's get it in with an ace. King Queen versus King Jack. I just got to fade a jack. Just got to fade a jack. I'll take it. Just thinking about an all in here. King 10 spades. I don't know why I went all in with King 10 spades right there. That wasn't a very good play. I'm not playing my best poker here with heads up. I'm pretty good at heads up. I'm not good at playing two tables short-handed like this. I can't get into the groove good enough. Might have the best hand with King High here. Nine played. King High takes it down. Why am I not pushing him a little harder? Yeah, King High, I could have pushed him off that. He's putting up a pretty good fight heads up here. I've had a huge chip lead over him, and he's not giving up. Ace 4 versus nines. Oh, we hit a set. No diamond. No diamond. Come on. Oh, my Lord. Fuck. That was evil. That was evil, man. Nice job, buddy. Runner, runner, diamond against my set. Take it. Take it. Nothing I can do there. Hit a pair with a backdoor. Pair with a backdoor bets. Nice job, buddy. Would have been over. Would have been over if a flop set of nines could beat ace 4 with a backdoor draw. It's a long thought to call one bet. Go all in or give me some weird 3-bet. He calls. Jack 9-10. I think we got a bet here. We just take the lead back. Oh, we're like within 100 of each other. Quick call. Pair of 8s. Lead out with it. It's a pretty drivey board. He can call with a lot of hands. Value betting the 8s. Raising the Jack 10. Folds. Ooh. That was close. Just don't think he was doing it with ace 10. Good chance that I was dominated. This is an epic battle. This is a battle. Alright, let's see a flop. Trip 2s. Can we get anything out of him? Play it with a weaker ace. There we go. I'm getting worn out. Holy fuck. Come on, we're going to win both these fucking competitions here, buddy. We're going to take them both down. These guys all in with Jack 6, King Jack. Just tell me at one. Yeah, we're heads up on 2 tables at once. This is going to take some doing. Some concentration. Let's get that flop over here. Nines versus Jack 5. He hits a 5. This can't be a club. We take it. We win. First place. Deserved. I'll take it. Sweet. All right, let's focus on this last one here. Let's take them both down. Let's take them both down. Let's do it. Oof. I love playing 8-7, but 8 high is not really good to call it all in with. Unless you're feeling really saucy. We're taking them both down. I'm getting first fucking place on both these guys. Backdoor flush draw. That's all we got. He leads into me. We just got to get away. Let's see a cheap flop. We got nothing. Let's lead into him. He calls quick. Now we got a 6-5-4-3-2. That seems pretty good. Let's keep betting our straight here, huh? Yeah, he gets out. King, queen, let's raise her up. We got the button. Almost be raising every button. Because we have position. Couple of overs. We're gonna bet the 2 overs. He just opts to shove her in, and we'll let him take it. Little pair. I'm gonna check call. $10. He had a jack all along. He's just had much better cards than us the last few hands. Thought he had 10s, but he had jacks. $9-7. We hit a 7. That's what I'd call a top pair with a backdoor flush draw. There's some straight options that are no longer there. Well, unless he's got a queen. We should still have the best hand. And we do. And he gets out of the way. Ooh, we got an ace. Let's get up the price. Sure, why not? We hit a 6. That's what I'd like to call middle pair. I think we might get a call here with just about anything. And I don't think I can value bet a 6 here, but I think I can call 400. He's got really good hands. He's flopping like top pair like regularly. And he thinks I'm trying to bluff him off him, but I actually think I have the best hand when I'm betting like my middle pairs. I'm like, yeah, I've got the best hand. Flush draw, straight draw. Play your draws aggressive. You really have a better ace than me? Really? No, you don't. And I shall take most of your money. Because you're not getting dealt the best hand anymore. 2 overs. Ooh, I hit the 8. Just dodge a 5. Dodge the 5. Dodge the 5. First place. 2 tournaments. I'll take it. I'll take it. Whew. That was a lot of work. And that's how you do it.